Time to load the bike on up. Let's do it. Got the van all loaded up with motorcycle stuff. Now what we need to do is get our race suit in there. It's like as soon as I was about to start filming, trucks decided to come by. Well, we got everything loaded. Normally, I'm really not that organized, but whenever it comes to trips, I tend to come with checklists. Here in this envelope is gonna be all the forms that we needed. The first form, so when you sign up for this organization, ridesmart, it's gonna send you several emails throughout the next couple weeks before your track day. Once your track day gets close, the weekend they start sending out more emails. One of those emails was with the whole COVID thing going on, just to kind of touch base if you're feeling well. If you're not feeling well, don't show up. And then it also gives you forms on like waivers that you're not gonna hold them. You're not gonna hold them liable. It indemnifies them of any accident, should you have an accident, etc., etc. You do that. And then you have your tech inspection about the oil, where it pretty much says if you spill oil one time, then it's so much, 2 times so much, and 3 times, I think it was a year ban from the organization, any of the events that they do. And then the other one was gonna be the course layout of what you can expect, where to pass, where not to pass, and then what you can look forward to depending on the different levels. We are gonna be level 1 novice, just never done a track day, so we're gonna be with level 1s. I think there's also level 1.5, I'm not sure how that works in level 2, level 3. I think there's 2 subgroups for 3, where you have like your intro to 3 and then your advanced 3s. We have several gas cans that we're bringing with us. We fill them up with premium unleaded what. So we have 2 5-gallon tanks, one for me, one for Oscar, and then a smaller 2.5 gallon, just that way in case we do need that extra fuel. They do sell fuel on site, but I have a feeling it's going to be overpriced just because it is on site, the convenience of it, and then it's there. We're going to be out in the sun. I'm not sure if they have some paddocks, and for some of the paddocks you can rent them, but I'm not sure if they have a general area like a paddock where we can convene and hang out. So we're bringing my own canopy. They set a couple chairs. I have some sandbags for the canopy. We have that here. I guess we can check it out because it's actually inside the van. So canopy and sandbags, check. Chairs, check. Ice chest, check. No ice just yet. We have water in there. We have Gatorade, and we also have some Pedialyte, just because that was one of the recommendations, that it might be warm, it might be toasty. Thankfully, hopefully, the weather stays, because I think it's supposed to be mid-80s. It's probably gonna be humid because it's Houston, but the night in the evening it drops down to about 60. So we're headed out there tonight so that we can camp out and just be on site, because check-in is at 6:30. Yo, that's early. I ain't trying to wake up at 3 or 4 to drive out there to go get it. Be like, yo, I'm here for check-in, unload everything. Have to do that all in the amount of time. So that's why we're heading out the day before, because depending on where you're racing or doing your track days at, depending on what the organization as well, sometimes they open up their gates the night before around the evening, so that way you can go in, set up, and you don't have to do it all same day. Now we are going to be breaking down camp after track day and then putting it all in the van and then just coming back. So make for a long day. That way we can be home and rest and then unload everything the next day. Snacks, lots of snacks. We're bringing granola jerky. We have tuna, that way we can eat, because of COVID they're not gonna be serving food there. So I'm bringing something that doesn't require cooking or too much handling, where I can literally just get tuna, bring salt and pepper packets, sprinkle on the tuna, eat it. I have some tortilla chips, or if I want some crackers, and bring some saltine crackers without salt. And then we have your fruits, bananas, in case bananas because they're high in potassium, and then we also have apples and tangerines because they're water-based. They give you a lot of juices, and I think that's going to help with rehydration if we need it. We're going to be drinking water as much as we can, because we are going to be in the full suit. It's going to be hot, it's going to make us sweaty, we're going to be expelling lots of water, so we're going to have to keep those water levels constant so that way we don't dehydrate. If your mouth starts feeling dry and you're, man, I'm thirsty, it's already too late. You're thirsty. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And then we have our race gear. We have the full suit leathers, we have our gauntlet gloves. That's the one requirement that they do ask. Depending on the level that you're at, level 1, you can do a 2-piece, you can do textile, but once you bump up to other levels, it has to be a solid piece, it has to be leather. They don't have any specification on the type of leather, kangaroo, etc. As long as it's leather full suit, and then the gauntlet gloves are a must, and then you can rent the first time you go. It's free. After that, I'm not sure on the pricing, but it can add up if you do it a lot. We'll just invest in a suit. That Sedici suit that we were running was about $350. It can be a lot once you pair it up with the gloves and the boots, but it's well worth it because we are looking forward to do more of these. We're expecting for at least one a quarter. And then we have camera gear. We're bringing some camera stuff. We're bringing our DSLR that we're recording on now, a tripod, just that way we can, you know, record some of the footage that we're out there setting up, breaking down. Tools. I almost brought my toolbox, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have enough room because, again, I overpack a lot. But I'd rather have everything that I might need than forget it. But we're bringing the jacks in case we need it. Then we're gonna bring our Harbor Freight one. That one's about $70. Both are approximately $70 to $80, so they're great investments. Definitely pick one up. And if you have a motorcycle jack, a lot of times it's beneficial to have a secondary and you can utilize that scissor jack, because whenever it comes to changing rear tires, if you're doing it on the floor and you don't have a motorcycle lift, that definitely helps because you can keep the tire level to where you need it once you have it underneath the fender and try and line everything up, because aligning those spacers, leaving them, having them stay in by yourself is a pain in the nuts. We have our battery bank here already loaded. That's going to help vent out any gas fumes because we are going to be having the gas cans in here. And then sleeping pad, camping pillow, and a hoodie. It's supposed to be 60 degrees. I think with just a hoodie will be more than fine. We are planning on sleeping inside the van, but after we unload everything. And if there are any remnants of gasoline or vapors, that exterior fan is going to suck them out. I'm just going to have it running once we unload everything to get any possible odors out. And then once it comes nighttime, it cools down, shut the doors, crack the windows open, and then reverse the fan so that way it blows the cooler air in. And then some miscellaneous like allergy medicine. So the only thing that we are needing is going to be the ice. Yeah, buddy. We're good. So we just got here, got the fan going. It's actually extracting air right now, just that we got all the fumes out. Hey, what's up guys? We have our home base. It's hard to see, we'll see it again in the morning, but we have the old Ron Burgundy canopy. Ron Burgundy's right there with no headlight. Get a little closer. Well, hot dog, look at that. And then we have our chairs, and then the canopy bags to hold them down, sandbags, and then our gasoline. Did we need all that gasoline? Probably not. But it's better to have it than not need it. That's way too bright. Can we do something? Oh, that's not it. Look at that, that's nice and subtle. So we're gonna be sleeping inside the van tonight. But one thing to know, if you're ever coming out here to MSR Houston, bring bug spray. There it is. Well, let's see if we can see this. All those bugs sucked up in the fan. Like, no. And then specks, those are all bugs. All these little specks. All those. So definitely bring bug spray. It's gonna be interesting. Our snacks. This bag is my snack bag. Oh, I can smell the tangerines in there. Tangerines. And then a bunch of crackers and apples. Dinner. So now what we're gonna do is just turn the van on so that we can get some air circulating, and hopefully, ooh, Jesus, that is interesting. A lot of these suckers started flying everywhere. All right, so we got that going. What we're gonna do also is just bring down our blinds. This is just a very rough setup. The shower curtain paired with some drapes. These are, I think, $20 for two. It could be better, but it gets the job done, so I think that's more than enough invested. We had some window covers previously, but those kept on falling. with just the Texas heat, there's so many bugs in here, oh my God. Jesus. We don't have anyone peeking with the flashlight and seeing inside the tinted window. This is just as rustic, nothing fancy. What we're gonna do is just hang a similar cloth, but where it just kind of hides the top portion. Bada bing, bada boom. We have a little bit of privacy. Now our bed, also, this is the first time I'm sleeping in my van. That's not what I want. But already with this first time, I'm already so much more knowledgeable than for the next time. Like one, bring bug spray. Colorado round 2. Buddy. Hopefully that stays as is. We're good there. Where's my pillow? Darn it! Where's my pillow? Y'all, there is a ton of bugs in here still.
Maybe about 4 or 5 feet high, but it's an elevation up about probably 4.
All right, we just finished the first classroom portion. You ready, dog?
I don't know. I'm too nervous right now.
We got the Harley, baby, and we got Cody over there. He's coming.